Welcome to another episode of Josh's Comics. Today is that part 2 haul from Joe of 360 Comics. Got some even more nicer books and some nice keys, so stay tuned to find out what I picked up on this next episode of Josh's Comics. Alright guys, so right before we get in the haul, as always, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, let's just jump into today's haul again. I just gotta say thanks to Joe again. I mean, great guys, always had great books. I'll have his link below on this video and the issue or part 1 haul video. If you haven't seen that yet, check that out too. And yeah, let's start off with some nice Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman number 1, Amazon vs. Assassin, guest starring Deathstroke. Saw this in the live claim sale and immediately jumped on it. You know, great issue, and hey, can't beat it. Moving on, we have a 1 in 10 insensitive variant, and it's Batman and Robin issue number 23 with Jason Todd. I thought that was a sweet cover. Funny thing is, I believe when Joe picked up the haul, did a haul video on this and showed this off, he was thinking about possibly keeping this in the PC, and then he decided to let it go, and I was happy he did, because I knew I was going to pick it up immediately. I'm a Batman fan. You know me. Anything I can get off of Batman and the Bat family. And I think it's a great cover of Jason Todd, and 1 in 10 variant. Can't beat that. Moving on, we have Convergence, Harley Quinn, issue number 1 and 2. Great, like, Birds of Prey, or, no, my bad, Gotham City Sirens cover. Not sure if they are the Sirens yet in this issue or what, but that's a great cover. And then issue number 2, and I believe this is Captain Carrot, if I'm not mistaken, or it's supposed to be, or a look-alike, but great Harley cover. So, yeah, really, I saw that, and I jumped on that immediately, too. Actually, this sale, Joe had some he had some cool Batman books, and I was just, unfortunately, just a little too late in the chat to claim them. But I did manage to pick up some nice ones. This one I'm happy to have, Superman and Batman, World's Finest, Worlds Apart, number 1, trade paperback, it looks like. Great cover. Not sure exactly. Hey Zay, my dog's stopping in for a cameo. Not sure exactly how long the run is, but I mean, World's Finest, Batman and Superman. Thought it was a great pickup. Maybe we'll see a World's Finest title in the DCU one day. We'll have to wait and see. Speaking of World's Finest, we have a World's Finest issue number 136 from the original World Series, World's Finest run. A super-length Superman Batman Adventure of the Batman Nobody Remembers. Looks like Robin is unmasking Batman. Superman's holding him back. And World's Finest, to me, the original, you know, bringing Batman, Superman, and Robin together, and of course, occasionally other characters. And I don't know if I want to complete the whole run or not. I mean, I think I'm more gearing towards the keys of it. They don't have too many keys. They do actually have, like believe it or not, the first appearance of Scarecrow, one of Batman's main rogues, has actually made his first appearance in World's Finest, either issue 2 or 3, I believe it is. But yeah, so I decided to pick this up. It's not a key, but I thought it was a really great cover, and an older book like that, of course I'm going to pick it up. Moving on, this is actually the Incredible Hulk from the original Incredible Hulk run, issue number 159, a sweet Abomination cover. Now, I don't think this is his first cover appearance or anything like that, but it was a great cover. I mean, look at that. Incredible Hulk, issue number 159. I don't know what, I'm assuming this is from the 60s, 70s. I mean, it's a sweet cover. You know, an Abomination, as we all know, from She-Hulk, came back, and I'm hoping that they bring, you know, I know we have Smart Hawk, and I love that character, but I want to see the old, you know, Vicious Hawk fighting. We'll have to wait and see, but still, I think that's a really great cover. This I actually picked up from Joe, but it was, he's doing, it's called the Comic Experience, I believe now. It's a 24/7 comic channel on YouTube that has sellers go on. He goes on every Wednesday night now. I think 9 to 10 o'clock. It was his first time, and he had this great, you know, another great Batman set run. And this is Batman Incorporated, issue number 1, all the way through issue number 8 by Grant Morrison, issue 1. And then all the way through to issue 8. And it seems like I said in my previous video, they're going to be using Grant Morrison as inspiration for the DCU going forward for Superman and Batman. Could we see Batman Incorporated in the future in the DCU? I think it's possible, depending on where James Gunn wants to go. I think it would be kind of a cool idea, because you can bring in other different characters and open up the universe. So I figured, why not? I think this is like $10-15, and pick up a whole set run for that. I mean, come on, why not? I don't think they're, I mean, other than issue 1, I don't think they're like keys, but I mean, that's a great, I like the way how Batman's drawn there. I mean, that's just a great cover in my opinion. And I have read the Incorporated storyline behind me. Issue number 3 is on there, and I enjoyed it. So moving on to the last book of this haul. This is a big one. This is probably, out of both hauls, this is probably the most expensive and biggest key in here. And this is the Umbrella Academy, Free Comic Day. And this is the first appearance of the Umbrella Academy in comics, the whole team. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this thing, other than one little baby spine tick there, this book seems to be in pretty top shape. Probably a 9.0, at least a 9.0, and I think I may possibly send this in a future submission. But the Umbrella Academy, I grew out watching on the Netflix show, and then, you know, based off of the comics, when I finally got into comics, I mean, I'm not going to take this out and read this, because, you know, this could be quite a bit of money. But I want to probably pick up the trade paperbacks, at least, or hardcover editions, and read them. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool to own that. Great cover, like I said. It also goes to show that Free Comic Book Day, when you're going to get, and some Free Comic Book Days, I believe Joe has made a video on this, Free Comic Book Day has had comics that come out and end up being valuable years later. Some of the other ones that I can think off the top of my head that have value are the Star Wars Clone Wars, which is the first General Grievous in comics. That's quite a bit of money. You have Justice League Unlimited. You have Judgment Day, I believe it is. It's like the first appearance of Blade's daughter. A bunch of different other books. Check out his video if you can. But yeah, Free Comic Book Day, always go, see what you can get for free, obviously. Some of those books end up being first appearances, or end up turning into bigger books years down the road. And the best thing, too, is, I don't know if this is where the stamp is, but usually they leave a part on the book to be stamped, and sometimes the comic book shops stamp their stamp on it, saying this is from such and such, this is the address. When books tend to be stamped, they're less value, but when they're unstamped, they're more value. So I don't know if this is where the stamp was supposed to go or not. If not, I mean, this definitely improves the value of the book. But again, great cover. So that is it for the Part 2 haul, and for this week's videos. A couple of announcements, letting you know, as of right now, Back at Comic Fest 3 on Saturday, March 11th, is still a go, depending on the weather. As we get closer, I will update you guys on that. It is a great event hosted by Joe of 360 Comics, James Mint Hunter Comics, Alex the Collecting Dude, and Mike Pope of Chillytown will all 4 be there selling comics. It was a great time last time when they showed up. And I plan on getting more from each of them this time, and checking out what they have with new inventory. So stay tuned. If any changes happen with the date, I'll obviously let you guys know on future videos. But till then, that is a set date. And follow Joe, of course. Since he's in charge of the event and it's at his house, message him on Instagram if you want the address, and he'll keep you guys up to date as well. Second announcement, King Kong 4 is going down March 25th and 26th, a couple weeks later, after Baghdad Comic Fest. I plan on going to that too. Excited to kind of go out of the way and meet, some heavy hitters there that are selling books. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing when I go there. I mean, other than buying comics, but I got a list of some things I want, but a lot of my books I'm looking at are high-value keys. And, depending on whether they're slammed or not and what condition and the price, we'll have to see. But I'm hoping to walk away with some nice books. Working on a few runs right now to complete, and looking into some, keys of certain series that I feel like might be down the road in Marvel and DC, might be good books to hold on to for a while. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's it for announcements. So at the end of the video, as always, guys, do me a favor, if you haven't, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought about this haul. I thought, it was a great haul, and as always, I'm getting great books from Joe still. And we'll have to see what the future brings. Since now he's doing a new claim sale on the comic book experience, I believe it is, on YouTube and everything. And yeah, so as always, stay safe, take care of each other, and we will see you guys on the next episode of Josh's Comics.